Ooh, freezing cold here in the city of Cincinnati. All right, everyone, let's get right to it. Everything is allegedly. You should always think for yourself. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your political views, your economic status, your race, as long as you're a good person. We welcome everyone to the channel. This is the city of Cincinnati, a very cold city of Cincinnati. How you doing, family? Man, about to go down here. I got to go do some shopping for my loved ones that's dealing with some health issues. I'm into holistic healing. I don't care how cold the weather is. I got to get out here to the grocery store and get some good organic fruits and vegetables for my loved ones. Man, it can get dangerous though. They warned about the weather out here. You really shouldn't be out here if you don't have to be. It is cold out here in these cold streets. King J, hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. King J, always good seeing you around the way. And we continue to send positive energy to you and your family, King J. All right, everyone, we're going to get right to it. Channel all about putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving life-saving holistic health tips, herbalists over hospitals, but you should always do your own research. This channel is very pro-vegan. So if you're a meat eater, don't come over here being all sensitive. Just because we pro-vegan, don't mean we don't like meat eaters. As long as you got a good soul, I don't care what you eat. But this is my channel, and I promote herbs over Western medication, and I promote veganism over eating dead animal flesh. That's the way it is. If you don't agree and you eat meat, it's okay to disagree. Just be civilized. Just come over here and say, hey, if you don't eat meat and that work good for you, Mr. Community, good. But I do eat meat and I stay healthy. And I think it's good for you, and that's why. Boom. And share why you think it's good for you. Come over here being civilized. Don't come over here being negative. All right, everyone. Man, we heading down here to the Cincinnati Bengals, Baltimore Ravens tailgate. It is freezing out here. I don't know if a lot of people are going to be out here. Like I said, the channel is all about herbalists over hospitals, putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving life-saving holistic health tips, and promoting veganism. We do not promote eating meat over here. The body is the temple of God. The body is sacred. The body is not a pet cemetery. We do not recommend that you put dead animals in your body. Back in the cave days, when the Neanderthals was living in this kind of weather, when it was cold like this, obviously you can't grow fruits and vegetables. So they had to have an uncivilized diet. They had to eat meat. They couldn't grow fruits and vegetables. They wasn't blessed like the good people over there in Africa, the warm parts of the world where they could grow fruits and vegetables while building their pyramids. Such a blessed people. So the people that was living like this, the Neanderthals and the cavemen, they had to have an uncivilized diet. They had to eat dead animal flesh. But in 2025, you don't have to do that. Your body is the temple of God, not a pet cemetery. Leave the animals alone. You don't have to bite the animals in the butt, calling it meat and calling it food. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Treat your body like the temple of God. There's nothing civilized about biting animals in the butt, putting ketchup on animals' butt, and eating it. Eating dead animals is just nasty and uncivilized, just disgusting. My point of view. Your body is not a pet cemetery. We got a lot of homeless camps in the city of Cincinnati. It's so cold, these people, they ain't gonna be out here today. They're gonna make their way to a shelter when it's like this. No one should be homeless, no one. All human beings should have a decent place to call home, absolutely free. Anyway, watching this while eating bacon, enjoy yourself. I eat plant-based bacon. I don't care what you eat. If you're not sick, if you're not overweight, if you ain't on a bunch of medication, keep eating your bacon. I'm just promoting veganism because that's what this channel is all about. But I don't care if you eat meat, as long as you got a good heart. But I believe meat is eating you in the end because I believe it's very bad for you. All right, everyone, your body is the temple of God, not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. If you believe in God, there's no way that you can justify loving God, giving life to animals, and then telling you to go take life from that animal so you can have something to eat. Why do that to the animals? Why not just have meat grow from the trees or from the soil like organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs? That way the animals don't have to go through no suffering and pain. These animals don't look forward to being your dinner. Sometimes you gotta do a little critical thinking. Think outside the box. Don't be afraid to use your brain. It's not illegal yet. So no, your body is not a pet cemetery. We do not promote eating dead animals' flesh. I don't care what Adam and Eve ate. I care what your logical brain tell you to do. Everything in the Bible ain't true. There's a whole bunch of lies in the Bible because the powers that be worship Satan and they destroy everything they put their hands on. They put lies in everything they put their hands on. They put lies in the history books. They put lies on TV. And yes, they put lies in the Bible. It's your responsibility to recognize the lies from the truth. I don't care what Adam and Eve ate according to the Bible. I know a loving God would not give life to animals and then tell you to go make that animal scream and shout and bleed so you can have something to eat. When all God has to do is make meat grow from the trees and from the plants like organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. If you're struggling to give up, prove you help people. Nope. 2025 ain't proving nothing. Back in the early 2000s, I was going out my way to prove that I help people. Hey, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. 2025, I'm just out here doing now. If you don't believe I'm helping people, then you don't have to believe it. I am not going out my way to prove nothing to anyone in 2025. It's a new time now. You judge me based on you listening to me, and you decide whether or not you think I'm sincere. If you don't think I'm sincere, then don't support me, plain and simple. Go to another channel. But I ain't proving nothing in 2025. The proving days are gone. All right, everyone. If you're struggling to give up dead animal flesh, you just gotta bite an animal in the butt and call it food. You gotta put ketchup on the animal butt. You can't give up your lust for dead animal flesh and animal blood. Go watch a documentary called The Dominion. Absolutely free on YouTube, The Dominion. Man, and go eat have a big old plate of dead animal flesh while watching this documentary. Let's see if you can make it through the whole plate of dead animal flesh while watching this documentary. It shows you everything the animals go through, all the suffering, all the diseases. And there's not that much cleaning in the world. They cannot get all that disease out of them animals. But they put it in the store, you go buy it and you eat diseased animal flesh. Then you wonder why you sick and overweight on a bunch of prescription medication. Why you're always tired right after eating dead animal flesh. Real food, organic fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs should give you a lot of energy. It shouldn't make you want to go sleep right away. You walking around eating pigs and chickens, horse meat, donkey meat, and then you wonder right after eating all that why you just want to go to sleep. Are you okay? I'm very okay. I'm the child of God. I'm doing great. You come over here being negative, everyone, we'll throw you a block party. That's where we hit the block button, get rid of you, and hopefully never hear from you again. We only want positive people on the channel. So once I get time, I'll go through the comments. And if you're being negative, we'll get you up out of here. It's a cold world. We don't want no cold people on this channel. All right, everyone. So go watch the documentary called The Dominion, and it shows you why you should not be eating dead animal flesh, why you shouldn't be eating meat. Channel all about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis, one of the homeless crisis, one of the many homeless camps right here. No one should be homeless. No one should be homeless. How are you doing today, Mr. Community? I'm going down here to the Cincinnati Bengals tailgating party. Then I'm going to the grocery store like I always do. I got to make some juice recipes and a heart recipe for one of my loved ones dealing with some health issues. Let food be thy medicine. All right, everyone, if you're struggling to give up dead animal flesh, you just can't get the taste of dead animals out of your mouth, go watch the documentary called The Dominion. And it don't matter if the animal's grass-fed, organic, it's nasty or disgusting. You're eating dead animals. Your food shouldn't have a heartbeat. Your food shouldn't have blood and eyeballs. Your food shouldn't try to run from you. Go watch the documentary called The Dominion. It will completely gross you out when it comes to eating animals. Show you all the suffering the animals go through. Another documentary you can watch if you're struggling to give up dead animal flesh is a documentary called What the Health, free on YouTube. Keep an open mind, go educate yourself. Your body is the temple of God. Be mindful of what you put in your body. Stop putting dead animals in your body. Your body is not a pet cemetery. I only eat fish and chicken. Okay. You know, when I gave up meat, that was the last two things that I stopped eating. Chicken and fish was the last two things that I gave up. If you're not having any health problems, then, you know, keep eating what you eat. Just because I don't eat meat don't mean I don't like people that do eat meat. As long as you got a good heart, I don't care what you eat. I don't eat meat for medical reasons. Once I stopped eating meat, I got much healthier. And I don't eat meat for moral reasons. I just don't believe in taking life from animals. It's not mandatory. I can live without that. We all can. You can survive without eating dead animals. Nature gives you everything you need. Look at the animals. Look at the pig looking at me like, that's right, tell them. I'm taking up for you, pig. I'm trying to tell them to leave you alone. No pork on the fork. No fish on my dish. No beef allowed to touch my teeth. Turkey, get away from me. All right, everyone. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop eating food just because it look good, tastes good, smell good, or because it's cheap. Eat food that's good for you. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. This is how you should determine what you're going to eat. You should say, I'm going to eat this because it's good for the heart. I'm going to eat this because it's good for the kidneys. I'm going to eat this because it's good for the lungs. Eat food that's good for you, not just good to you. If you want to be on the planet for a long time, take care of your body and your body will take care of you. You can live to be 100 years old on no medication, no joint pain, and die peacefully in your sleep. But you got to take care of your body. Take care of your body and your body will take care of you. All right, everyone, I got that out the way. And like I said, if you eat meat, I don't care. As long as you're a good person with a good heart, I got love for you. But this is a pro-vegan channel, so I'm going to always promote being a vegan over eating meat. That don't mean I don't like you. I know a lot of people that eat meat are some of the nicest people in the world. And I'm sure there's some people that don't eat meat, some of the meanest people in the world. I don't judge people based on what they eat. I judge people based on their heart. Woo, freezing out here, the city of Cincinnati. All right, everyone. Good morning, brother. Straight truth. You watch What the Health? Yes. It ain't easy neither. You've been eating meat all your life. It ain't easy to give it up, but face reality. Just because something is good to you don't mean it's good for you. I'm sure having sex with a person that got AIDS feel good, but you wouldn't do it because you got knowledge of AIDS and you know that's not a healthy thing to do. Well, educate yourself about all the hazardous reasons why you should not eat dead animal flesh. Just because dead animal flesh tastes good don't mean that it's good for you. How does eggs count as meat? Someone answer that. You don't know what eggs is? Unhatched chickens. All right, everyone. One love. Keep your head up. Power to the people. When you go to the grocery store, read the ingredients before you make a purchase. When you come across big old words you never saw in your life, words you can't pronounce, you need to put that so-called food item back on the shelf. That is not food. The healthiest food have real simple ingredients. The healthiest food, nature superfoods that nature gives to us for absolutely free. Organic fruits and vegetables, no ingredients, just seeds. But if you're struggling to go raw vegan, eating the organic fruits and vegetables, at least go meatless. Leave the animals alone. They want to live just like you want to live. Them animals will be running in them slaughterhouses. They don't want to be your dinner. Up there talking about this steak is juicy. This hamburger is juicy. Two things wrong with that. That is not a steak. That is not hamburger. Call it what it is. That's dead animal flesh. And that is not juice coming from that dead animal flesh. That is animal fluid. Nasty and disgusting, not meant for the human body. Juice comes from fruits. Be honest with yourself. Stop lying to yourself because you're addicted to dead animals. All right, everyone. Now that we got that out the way, Like I said, if you're struggling to give up dead animals, go watch the 2 documentaries free on YouTube. One called The Dominion, the other one called What the Health. Guarantee you that'll help you with your addiction to dead animal flesh. You can also go to the meatless section of the grocery store. They got meatless hamburger, meatless chicken. They even got meatless fish, meatless real tips, meatless sausage, bacon. Do your research, everyone. You don't have to eat dead animals. Stay away from animal products, period. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills on YouTube. He'll tell you why you need to stay away from dairy and milk. Animal milk is for animals. Human milk is for humans. You're not a calf. You're not a cow. Leave these animal milks alone. Stop stealing from the baby cows. These cows don't make milk to say, hey, where the humans at? So we can give the humans some milk. That milk is for their babies. Your mama give you your milk, your human mama. Animal milk is for animals. Human milk is for humans. Stay away from dairy. Dairy is scary. Eggs, cheese, ice cream. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills, and he tell you why you need to stay away from dairy and milk and cheese and all that nasty, disgusting stuff. Animal products is nasty and disgusting. God put us in the Garden of Eden. God did not put us in the slaughterhouse of Eden. In the Garden of Eden, you got roses, things that's beautiful, flowers and fruits and vegetables. You don't got meat. You can stop eating fish, chickens everywhere now. You make almond fruits. Sound good. You're making me hungry. All right, everyone. This is the city of Cincinnati. Even if you eat meat and you got a good heart, I got love for you. Don't get it twisted. As long as you're a good person with a good heart. Humanism over capitalism. This is an already cold enough world. Can't you tell how cold the world is? Look at it. The world is too cold for us to be going around judging each other based on what we eat. So I judge you based on the content of your character, like the great Dr. King said. If you got a good heart, I don't care what you eat. Humanism over capitalism, everyone. That's what this channel is all about. All basic human necessities should be absolutely free. Everything human beings need in order to sustain life should be absolutely free. Humanism over capitalism. Don't let this cold world make you cold. Human beings need shelter. Like and subscribe. Thank you, friend. Human beings need shelter. Shelter should be absolutely free. Human beings should not be forced to sleep out here in this kind of weather. You can lose your life sleeping in this kind of weather. You should not be forced to sleep in this kind of weather because you got God-given life, but you don't have man-made money. God gave you life. Man gave you money. Which one is more important? Shelter is a necessity, not a want. All human beings should have a decent place to call home absolutely free. If you want a mansion with 20 million rooms like these ignorant celebrities, you should have to work for that. But all human beings should have a decent place to call home, absolutely free. Food is a necessity, not a want. How you gonna charge human beings for food? Human beings need food in order to live. And not just any food, meat, processed food, junk food, no. Keep that. The food that nature give us. Organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Food that nature give us for free should remain free. All we have to do is tend to the land, take care of the land, and the land will take care of us. Nature give us everything we need in order to be healthy and strong. Food should be absolutely free. Organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs, that's food. Water should be absolutely free. How you gonna charge human beings for water? How low can you go? Capitalism is disgusting. And they ain't talking about nasty fluoride water. All kind of harmful chemicals in it, tap water, no. Good spring water, alkaline water should be absolutely free. Everything you need in order to sustain life should be absolutely free. Shelter, food, and water. You should have to work for your wants. but your necessities, your needs should be absolutely free. Humanism over capitalism. That's what this channel is all about. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless to turn in cans, paying the children in the community to turn in cans. Just our way of trying to make something out of nothing, turning trash into cash. We got several videos where you can witness that for yourself. Go watch our short videos, and you'll see us out here going to the homeless camps, just trying to spread a little positive energy, making something out of nothing. On them short videos, you can also see us doing all kinds of acts of kindness. Sometimes it be elderly people out here that need help getting to their destination. We help them out with that. So if you love feel-good videos, videos with a heart, warm videos despite the cold weather, you come to the right channel. If you love fussing and cussing and arguing, you come to the wrong channel. We're all about positivity, positive energy, uplifting each other. We don't look down on anyone unless we're lifting them up. We don't use this platform to tear people down. People going through enough in the world. We're all about supporting each other, encouraging each other, uplifting each other. Your garden, your food will be free. The whole wide world is our home. The earth is our turf. We work for God. God is our real boss, not these cold-hearted people at these corporations. Find your spiritual reason for living. The real boss is God, not these people at these corporations. Anyway, you never know what someone is going through, so we don't use this platform to tear people down. A lot of people dealing with homelessness, mental illness, depression, stress on these jobs. A lot of people on the verge of being homeless. A lot of people dealing with chronic illnesses. A lot of people dealing with the loss of love. So we don't use this platform to tear people down. We're all about supporting each other, uplifting each other. You come over here being negative, we'll throw you a block party. That's where we hit the block button, get rid of you, and hopefully never hear from you again until you change your low down, nasty ways. Now let me try not to fall going down this slippery slope. Open chat policy, everyone. Every time we go live, feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. You do not have to talk about what the host is talking about. We go live to give positive people a positive platform where you can come unwind after a long day. Feel free to express yourself without being judged or trolled. If you got a business, promote your business. We are very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see all good people doing so good in life that you don't have to get the best years of your life to corporate America. You wasn't born to chase money and material things. We got to get out of the matrix. We got to get out of the rat race. You're larger than a job. You're larger than corporate America. You're larger than money. J-O-B, just over broke. These corporations give you just enough money for you to keep coming back year after year, giving them the best years of your life. Can't retire till you're 100 years old. You got one foot in the grave. Paycheck. They paying to keep you in check. That's why it's called a paycheck. You can't talk like Mr. Community on the job. You can't talk about uniting people, making sure that people ain't divided and conquered. You can't talk about herbalists over hospitals. You can't point out the corruption in the political world, police department, big pharma. You can't talk like Mr. Community on our jobs. We pay to keep you in check, and you will do what we tell you. That's why they call it a paycheck, paying to keep you in check. Supposed to be a Christian nation. You can't even talk about God on the job. And God we trust on the dollar bill, but they tell you to lock God outside of the job. Slam the door in God's face. But they're supposed to be a Christian nation. They tell your children, slam the door in God's face when you go to school. Tell God, you gotta wait for me till I get out of school, God. Taking God out of everything. And you wonder why the world is so crazy. We're living in some spiritually wicked times, everyone. God over Satan, herbalists over hospitals, positive vibes over negative vibes, entrepreneurs that believe in giving back to the community over corporate America that's just all about making money, education over entertainment, the keys to life. All right, downtown Cincinnati tailgate, and it's cold out here. Some hardcore fans are still out here. After this, I'm going to the grocery store, right to the organic section to get some organic ingredients. And then I got to go back and make some healthy smoothies and juices for my loved ones that's dealing with some health issues. I'm very much herbalist over hospitals. Let food be thy medicine. Got a lot of loved ones dealing with some health issues. I'm out here with a heavy heart. I got a lot of loved ones that passed away from chronic illnesses. They know nothing about herbalists like a lot of people in this country, unfortunately. They did not know you could be healed from any chronic illness. So a lot of my loved ones came down with symptoms against my advice. They ran to the hospital. The hospital pumped them up with prescription medications with harmful side effects, did all kind of unnecessary surgeries. My loved ones ended up passing away as a result of all the side effects of the hospital medication. Ain't that something? You go to the hospital to be healed. You go there just to be diagnosed. You end up passing away, not from the diagnosis. You end up passing away from the hospital medication. And the doctors tell you right to your face, we sorry. Your loved one passed away from the hospital medication. That's just where we at in science right now. Unbelievable. That's what they told my loved one. My loved one did not pass away from the chronic illness that they was diagnosed with. My loved one passed away from heart failure, from the heart failure and kidney failure and all kind of internal organ failures from the hospital medication. And the doctors are very upfront with you. They let you know, yes, the medication took your loved one's life. Educate yourself, everyone. What you don't know can cost you your life. What you do know can save your life. Plain and simple. Education over entertainment. Herbalists over hospitals. Do your research. What's up, fam? Hardcore Who They fans. One love, everyone. City of Cincinnati. Herbalists over hospitals. Education over entertainment. Do your research. You can be healed 100% from any chronic illness. Don't let anyone tell you different. I don't care what stage you're in. As long as you got life, you can be healed 100%. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Work with your body, not against your body. When you cough, when you sneeze, even when you got a tumor, that's just your body way of trying to heal itself, detoxify itself. Them tumors ain't nothing but your body taking all the harmful bacteria in your body, putting it in your lymph nodes. Your lymph nodes begin to swell up and turn into a tumor. You don't have to run to the hospital to get rid of that, just like you don't have to run to the hospital to get rid of a cough and a sneeze. Put your body in the right environment, change your sick lifestyle, go raw vegan, exercise, get outside in nature, keep a peaceful mind state, keep your stress level down as much as you possibly can, and your illness will go away naturally. Educate yourself. Herbalists over hospitals. All right, everyone, freezing out here. I'll be giving you the name of some outstanding certified herbalists and holistic doctors that went to medical school. For all those that's impressed with titles, when you should be impressed with results, titles don't mean nothing. A lot of people say, I'm not taking no medical advice from anyone that haven't went to medical school. That's a foolish way of thinking. A homeless person can give you some life-saving information. A person that went to medical school can give you information that end up costing you your life. You should be more concerned with results and not titles. A lot of people that went to medical school, they ain't been taught to do no critical thinking. They just been taught to do whatever the machine tells them to do. Hurl number 13. These medical school folks are not taught to think critically. That's why they don't never get to the root cause of your illness. They just suppress your symptoms, make you think you're getting better. Hospital's a big pharma. Medical school. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. They're not trying to put themselves out of business. A cured patient is a lost customer. That's the mentality of big pharma and hospitals. They're not trying to put themselves out of business. I've been a vegetarian ever since I was in high school. Then I graduated to being a vegan. I'm on the verge of being a raw vegan, eating nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. I haven't been to the hospital for a major chronic illness in over 30 years. Take care of your body and your body will take care of you, plain and simple. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick. Big pharma in hospitals. All right, everyone. So people still out here braving the weather. It's freezing out here. The city of Cincinnati. Cincinnati Bengals versus the Baltimore Ravens tailgating party. They down here jamming. They braver than me. Woo! One love, everyone. City of Cincinnati. Will the Bengals win today? Man, these are some hardcore fans that's still coming out to the game. Give me all them hats and scarves right here for absolutely free. Everything that we need to survive should be free. Give me them all. Give me that for free. All right, everyone. Woo! We do mix in a little entertainment on this channel because we know a lot of people need to be entertained. The world could be coming to an end and people gonna say, right before the world blow up, make me dance, make me twerk. So we do mix in a little entertainment and hope that you will stick around for the education. You mix education and entertainment together, you get edutainment. Got that from the rapper KRS-One. Look him up on YouTube. Keep hip hop conscious. All right, everyone. Last year we brought you Ice Cube live in concert on this channel. Last year we brought you Dougie Fresh live in concert on this channel. Last year we brought you Nelly live in concert. We brought you former NBA player Shaquille O'Neal live in concert. We brought you Blink 180, no, I always say Blink 182. We brought you Third Eye Blind live in concert on this channel. We brought you the All America Rejects live in concert on this channel. We also brought you R&B acts, Sunshine Edison, Michelle A, and Karen White. So we do mix in a little entertainment. And it don't matter what the music is, even if I don't like the music. If I think you would like it, I will still bring it to you live and direct. Community alert. Bring this lady back home to her family. Like I was saying about my loved ones, like a lot of people in America, they knew nothing about holistic health. They did not know they could be healed from any chronic illness. They don't have to run to the hospital for everything. You've been in a car accident, go to the hospital. You've been assaulted, go to the hospital. If you are in excruciating pain, go to the hospital. A life and death situation, go to the hospital. But if you've just been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you're in no pain, relax, breathe, don't let anyone scare you into treatment. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Your body just trying to get your attention. Change your lifestyle, and you can be healed 100%. Ain't no doubt about it. Unfortunately, a lot of my loved ones did not know that. They came down with symptoms. Against my advice, they ran to the hospital. Hospital pumped them up with a bunch of prescription medications with harmful side effects, did all kind of unnecessary surgeries. Loved ones ended up passing away months later or a year later. Read, study, educate yourself. Let food be thy medicine. Eat to live. Don't live to eat. Man. I went to the hospital with my loved one, stayed there for about a month. I saw all the proof that I needed that it's herbalists over hospitals. I already knew this from reading and studying and meditating and getting in touch with certified herbalists that bring people back off of their deathbeds. But now I knew this from being there live in person at the hospital with my loved one. I saw all the mistakes that was being made in the hospital, all the terrible side effects. My loved ones went to the hospital on no medication. My loved one was in no pain. My loved one can walk and talk. After being in the hospital for about a month, all that changed. My loved one was on 1,000,001 different prescription medications with harmful side effects. My loved one lost the ability to talk, to walk, to chew solid food. The medication had my loved one talking crazy. The hospital doctors and nurses was making all kinds of mistakes. It was unbelievable. They was making so many mistakes, I thought I was on a prank show. It was awful. I tell about my experience in the hospital. A little after it happened, I went live. The videos with the letter R in parentheses, the first 15 minutes, I normally tell everything that my loved one went through, but I got tired of talking about it over and over. It was so heartbreaking. So now I just give you the name of 2 videos that you can find on this channel. And I tell you everything that my loved one went through in the hospital, the nightmare that my loved one experienced in the in the hospital. A complete nightmare. Do your research, everyone. All right, go check out these videos on this channel. And I take my time and tell you everything that my loved one went through. The bad experience that my loved one had in the hospital. A complete nightmare. Herbalists over hospitals, everyone. Do your research. You can't be healed 100%. Don't let anyone tell you different. Friends, family members, if they don't got proof that hospitals are better than herbalists when it comes to treating chronic illnesses, don't take their advice. Do your own research. Be open to all perspectives, but think for yourself. Do your own research. Man, I gotta hurry up and get out of here. It can get dangerous out here. It is cold. All right, here go 2 of the videos you can check out on this channel to find out what my loved one went through in the hospital, because they did not know you can be healed from chronic illnesses naturally, holistically. Go look up this video on this channel. Walk in the hood, mourning loved ones, and my buddy. Tell you about the nightmare my loved one went through in the hospital. Complete nightmare. Let me hurry up and find the other. Here's another video you can look up to learn about what my loved one went through on this channel. Go check out Mass Police on the Block. Here we go again. I take my time and I tell you everything my loved one went through in the hospital. A complete nightmare. Hospitals are the worst when it comes to treating people with chronic illnesses. Herbalists over hospitals, do your research. You can be healed by eating healthy, everyone. Make the right choice. Herbalists over hospitals. Education over entertainment. Man, it's freezing out here. Woo-wee. These fans are braver than me. These fans are gonna be sitting up here in the stand in all this cold watching this football game. I can't do it. I don't care if the tickets were free. I can barely be out here now. God over Satan, everyone. Do your research. Get spiritually protected out here. We're living in some spiritually wicked times. I don't care what form of spirituality you choose, but now is the time to seek spiritual knowledge. We're living in some very spiritually wicked times. The powers that be are hardcore Satan worshipers. I'll give you a few examples real fast. Go check this out also, the Anagram Hall of Fame. Is your life story written in your name? You unscramble the word Elvis, you get Lils. It was already written how his life was gonna turn out. once he passed away. Everyone gonna say, Elvis lives, he's really alive. Go check out Anagram Hall of Fame. I did an anagram of my name, found out my life story written in my name. I did anagrams on my loved ones, found out how their life was gonna turn out. It's written in the letters of their names. Life is so fascinating when you look up intelligent things and not foolishness on the internet. When you choose education over entertainment, life is very fascinating. Go check out websites like Illuminati News welcome page. I gotta get moving, it's getting cold. Go check this out, Illuminati News welcome page, to find out who really run the world. It's not presidents, it's not governors, mayors, politicians. Go do your research. Here go the real presidents right here. Here go their names right here. If you're not familiar with these names, you need to go do your research. These are the real presidents, everyone. They don't like their face all over the TV. They don't like their names out there. Politicians that you see every day on TV ain't nothing but puppets. Man, it's cold. I gotta get moving. Cincinnati, Ohio, that's where we at. All right, everyone, I got all that information right there. I'm determined to get the information to the people. Now I gotta get moving. I'm starting to get frostbite out here. Oh, wait. Here come the police. Police, help me. Let me get in the car. All right, everyone, I'm gonna hurry up and rush through this. It is freezing. Two of the best herbalists out here. Two of the best herbalists out here, Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I, Yahki Awaken. Go check out his website, Yahki Awaken. Very active on Twitter. Very active on Facebook and Instagram. But most importantly, go check out his website, Yahki Awaken. Got his own healing clinic in St. Louis. You can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this master herbalist, Yahki Awaken. Go to his website and follow instructions. He got his own land. He grows fruits and vegetables from his own land. Got his own healing clinic. Got clinical trials to back up everything that he say. Changing a lot of people's lives. When hospitals gave up on them, they went to Yahki and he gave a lot of people second chances. Go check out YahkiAwaken.com for all his life-saving formulas. Woo! I gotta find somewhere warm. All right, another outstanding herbalist, Divine Medicinals, D-I-V-I-N-E, Divine Medicinals, very active on Twitter. He gives a lot of great information on Twitter. Go check out his website for all your life-saving formulas. Divine Medicinals, outstanding herbalist. Got something for your lungs, your kidneys, full body detox. Go check out Divine Medicinals, outstanding herbalists. Herbalists over hospitals, everyone. Do your research. Okay, they blasting some Ice Cube out here. It's cold. I guess Ice Cube is appropriate. Today is a good day. All right, everyone. Now I'm gonna give you some holistic health tips, and I'm gonna give you the name of some holistic doctors. By the way, if the phone shut down, this is an old phone. I don't pretend to be something I'm not. I'm very real. I am not rich. I don't got a lot of money. The little money that I do have, I'm investing in the health of my loved ones. The little money I have, I'm spending my money on organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs, juicers and blenders, air purifiers. I'd rather invest in the health of my loved ones as opposed to investing in a new phone. So if the phone shut down, I just got to hit the reboot button and we'll be right back at it. You want to help me get a new phone? Donate to the channel. You can donate to the channel in several ways. Every time we go live, you can donate by way of super chat. You can donate by way of super sticker. You can donate by buying super thanks. You can donate to the PayPal, H Taylor 509, HTAYLOR 509. You can donate to the Cash Out, $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. Cash Out, $ Mr. helping the homeless. More important than just helping me get some new equipment, donate to the channel so you can see me out here giving away organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs to the people out here dealing with homelessness, to the children out here dealing with chronic illnesses and their parents, teaching them about holistic health and herbs. We got to be the change that we're looking for, everyone. Real change is going to come from the people, not from the system, not from politicians, not from millionaire entertainers. They got all the money and the resources in the world, and they are doing nothing to help out the common people. Every now and then they'll give you some crumbs to make you think they really care, but they don't. Real change is going to come from everyday people coming together, not arguing over politics, race, religion, but concentrating on what we have in common and building right there. That's real change. All right, everyone. One love. Power to the people. The city of Cincinnati. Very cold city. It is freezing. I'm about to start sneezing. That's you. Hurl number 13. But nonetheless, this is my passion, everyone. I love getting out here in the community, connecting with good people in the real world, in the cyber world. I love putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving life-saving, holistic health tips. So they say anything that you love doing, you need to find a way to turn that into your job. That way you won't feel like you're working at all. This is what I love doing. So the channel is monetized. All I got to do now is find a billion of good people to support the channel so we can produce some income and get out here and help people. So we can save some lives out here. Man, all right, everyone. Like I said, open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind, spirituality, politics, current affairs. You got a business you want to promote your business. We are very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see all good people doing good in life. Bad people, we don't care about you doing good in life. But we want to see all good people doing good in life. Hurl number 13. If you got a YouTube channel that you're trying to promote your YouTube channel every time we go live. Hurl number 13. If you're on hard times, put your pride to the side. Every time you come to this channel, if you're on hard times, feel free to share your cash out. Feel free to share your PayPal. Feel free to let your fellow human being know what you're going through. Feel free to ask your fellow human being for some help. We're all about uplifting each other. If someone donate to you and not to this channel, I don't care. As long as you're doing something positive with the donations. Life is short, life is fragile. Money ain't everything. What you do with the money is everything. Helping out your fellow human being. All right, everyone, one love. I'm gonna give you the holistic health tips. I did the name of some holistic doctors. People out here drinking beer in the freezing weather. Then after this, I'm gonna shut down. I'm gonna go live again later on today. I got a lot of stuff I need to do, so every time I come outside, I'm gonna go live. My life do not stop. Oh, by the way, the story about my loved ones in the hospital don't end there. Why my loved one was in the hospital, let me show you how cold people are, and that's why I say we don't worship money. Some people are colder than the weather right now. Some people as cold as ice. While my loved ones was in the hospital battling for their lives, my loved ones allowed so-called homeless, so-called friends and family members that was homeless, allowed them to stay in their house. And how did they pay them back? These so-called friends and family members that are low down, nasty, and disgusting, they started going through our loved one personal information. While our loved one is in the hospital battling for their life, these so-called friends and family members started going through our loved one personal information, got their nasty, disgusting hands on our loved one's personal information, on their passwords, and started tampering with their insurance policy. How low can you be? How cold can you be? Our loved one let you stay in their house because you're homeless, and you pay them back by going through their personal information, tampering with their insurance policy, because you knew our loved one did not have your nasty, disgusting name on their insurance policy, because our loved one know how low down and nasty you are. So you decide you're going to You're going to break a federal law. You're going to tamper with our loved one insurance policy, get rid of our loved one original policy, and put your name on a policy. Unbelievable. Low down. I tell you, when you worship money, there's no limit to how low you will go. Just got rid of our loved one original policy, hid it, had plans on taking over our loved one house and car, everything, basically taking over our loved one entire life. So not only am I out here mourning the loss of my loved one, I don't got time to grieve. I got to go into fight mode and get justice for our loved one that passed away, because these demons are out here disrespecting our loved one's last wishes. Out here talking about, yeah, they wanted us to have the money. They wanted us to have the car, to have the house. So I got to go into fight mode to get justice for my loved one. Don't even got time to grieve, I tell you. Be careful who you let into your circle. And don't feel no loyalty to anyone just because they're friends or family members. Friends and family members can be your worst enemies. Be loyal to those that's loyal to you. Plain and simple. Strangers you never met can show you more love than so-called friends and family members. All right, I had to get that out of my system. City of Cincinnati, everyone. Cincinnati Bengals tailgating party. Cincinnati Bengals versus the Baltimore Ravens. All right, it's free, and I'm going to give you the name of some holistic doctors. I already gave you 2 outstanding herbalists. Go check out their websites, yakiawaken.com and divinemedicinals.com. I'm going to give you some holistic doctors. But first, I'm going to give you their holistic health tips. Appreciate everyone supporting positive content. Appreciate all the positive souls out there that hit the like button and subscribe button, show love to the channel. Appreciate everyone that donate to the channel. Truly appreciate it. Power to the people. We are one. There's a lot of people out here. I ain't think it'd be this many people due to the freezing weather. Hardcore fans. I guess that's why they call them fans. Short for fanatics.
Go get it there. Go get it there.
Freezing.
Also dying.
Will be subject to arrest.
All right, give me a minute. All right, one of the holistic health tips. Get yourself a juicer. Get yourself a juicer and start juicing organic fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. Nature is so powerful. A lot of health benefits to juicing organic fruits and vegetables. Juicing organic fruits and vegetables does the body good, not milk. Like we've been lied to as children. Milk does the body good. No, it don't. Nasty and disgusting. Animal milk full of pus and all kind of harmful chemicals. Even if it wasn't, animal milk is for animals. Human milk is for humans. Juice, everyone, as much as you possibly can. Make sure all your ingredients are organic. Every time you juice, make sure your juice recipe got more vegetables than fruit. Every time you juice, make sure you make at least 8 ounces. Make sure you're making enough that it have a positive effect on your health. 2 stories about juicing. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease. So bad she thought she was gonna have to ask one of her children for a kidney. I don't believe in messing with the human body in order to help it heal from a chronic illness. The body is a self-healing mechanism. Work with your body, not against your body. Give your body what it needs, and your body will heal on its own. I don't believe in root canals. I don't believe in surgeries, removing the kidneys, the tonsils, none of that. If it's not a life and death situation, relax, breathe, work with your body. So instead of getting my mother a kidney, we gave my mother a juicer. and the juice recipe that we got from the juice lady. The juice lady is very active on Facebook. The juice lady got over 30 books on Amazon. She got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you could think of. Go check out the juice lady. Within a year of juicing twice a month, organic fruits and vegetables. My mother's kidneys, which was diagnosed stage 3, went from that to normal. Just by juicing organic fruits and vegetables twice a month. That's all she could afford to juice. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. You really need to juice 13 times a day. That's real serious juicing. My mother couldn't afford to juice 13 times a day. I can't afford to juice 13 times a day. A lot of people probably can't afford to juice 13 times a day. But my mother did not get discouraged. She just said, I'm gonna juice according to my budget. She juiced twice a month. It took her longer to heal, and it'll do the same for you if you can't juice 13 times a day. Juice according to your budget. Trust the process. You will be healed. It's just gonna take you longer. And my mother have a whole bunch of other bad habits. My mother still eat a little bit of processed food. She working on being a vegan. My mother is overweight. She working on getting rid of that weight. Like a lot of people in America, it's easy to be overweight. With all this nasty, cheap, processed food and disgusting meat. And then the TV that don't never go off, so you're just sitting in the house all day, not exercising. It is very easy to be overweight in America, in today's society, period. You cannot be overweight and be healthy. You got to get rid of the belly fat. Health starts in the belly. You got to get rid of the gut. My mother is working on that as well. And unfortunately, my mother is a chain smoker. That's nasty and disgusting. Cigarettes are just awful. That is a terrible, terrible, disgusting habit. Why would you allow cigarettes to be sold to God's children, knowing that cigarettes causes cancer? Then putting God we trust on the dollar bill. If you love God so much, why do you allow them to purchase and make things, sell things to God's children that causes cancer? You hypocrite. The government, the FDA, a bunch of hypocrites. If it causes cancer to God's children, to human beings, it shouldn't be allowed. Cigarettes should be illegal. Anything that causes death should be illegal. But the powers that be are the merchants of death. They don't care. They'll sell anything. They don't care if it causes death. Plus, they believe in world depopulation anyway. If you're not familiar with world depopulation, in your search engine, type in world depopulation plan. Spiritual warfare in full effect. All right, fam.
Typhoid, hold up!
Hardcore fans. Like I said, if it causes death, it shouldn't be allowed on the market. Cigarette causes cancer, plain and simple. Why would you allow the production of something that causes cancer to God's children, and then putting God we trust on the dollar bill? Demons and hypocrites, reptilians from another dimension. That's what the government and world leaders are, all in bed together. They feed off of negative energy. They don't care about your health. Cigarettes should be absolutely illegal. Not only do cigarettes causes death to people that smoke it, it causes death to people standing next to them. Secondhand smoke, taking out thousands of people a year. But it's illegal. Talking like Mr. Community, illegal. Herbalists over hospitals. Do your research, everyone. Anyway, even with those terrible habits, my mother was still able to reverse her stage 3 kidney disease simply by juicing organic fruits and vegetables twice a month. Another story about juicing. My cousin, I keep saying aunt, my cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, had to retire due to a chronic illness. She did everything the hospital told her to do. She did everything she was trained to do in dumb-you down medical school. Nothing was working. She got in touch with me because she knew I'm into holistic healing. I gave her the same recipe that I gave my mother, the recipe for the kidneys. Within 3 days, my cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, got in touch with me and let me know she wanted to learn more about holistic healing. Because in just 3 days, she was seeing positive results. I almost slipped on this ice. In just 3 days, she was seeing positive results. Why she didn't know this, although she went to medical school? Because in medical school, they don't teach nutrition as a means for healing the human body. In medical school, they're all about pushing you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about pushing you towards prescription medications with harmful side effects. They're not trying to heal you, everyone. They're trying to do the opposite of heal you. Take all your insurance money, then kick you out the hospital, kick you out of the nursing home, and then move on to the next fool. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They make money off of your ignorance and your illness. It's a cold world. Colder than it is out here right now. That's how cold the world is. Educate yourself. Urban is over hospitals. So start juicing organic fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. The next holistic health tip: surround yourself around positive people. It's a scientific fact that being mad, angry, stressed out, and depressed can weaken your immune system and make you very sick. So if you got people in your life, every time they come around, they got something negative to say. They're not happy, so they don't want you to be happy. They all in the comment section of a positive channel talking ignorant. Get them people out of your life. That includes so-called friends and family members. Love them from a distance if you must, but get negative people out of your life. Protect your precious energy. Next holistic health tip: get outside in nature, even when it's cold like this. Even if you only can be out for 5 minutes because it's cold like this, get outside in nature. You really need to be outside at least 30 minutes a day. Your body needs fresh air. Your lungs need fresh air. Stop being in the house with all that radiation, all that Wi-Fi. Got the window shut because it's so cold. You're just in a box called a house or apartment all day. Then you wonder why you're having medical problems. Lack of oxygen. Oxygen is found outside. You in a house in a box all day, apartment or a house. Talking about my oxygen level is low. You don't say. Get outside at least 30 minutes a day. Exercise. Whoa, whoa, they falling over there. Exercise 30 minutes a day. The easiest exercise you can do is what I'm doing right now, and that's walk. Walk 30 minutes a day. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you really need to walk 2 hours a day. Get out in the sun 30 minutes a day. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you need to get out in the sun 2 hours a day. The sun is where you get your vitamin D from. The sun makes you sweat. When you sweat, you get toxins out of your body. The sun is your friend. Don't be afraid of the sun.
I like that. Yeah.
Next holistic health tip: drink alkaline water and spring water from a mason jar, from a glass. Stay away from tap water. Try to stay away from plastic bottles. If you're gonna drink from a plastic bottle, make sure the plastic bottle says no BPA. The powers that be are a bunch of lunatics. They contaminate everything they put their nasty hands on, put all kind of chemicals in the water, in the plastic bottles, drink alkaline water, spring water from mason jars or from the glass. Stay away from tap water. Get water filters for your home. It's not even safe to bathe in this nasty, disgusting tap water. Power to the people. Fight the power. Next holistic health tip. Eat nature's superfoods. Organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Food that comes from the soil, food that comes from the ground, food that comes from nature, food that comes from God. God's food is way more powerful than man's food. Eat food that comes from a plant and not from, eat food that comes from plants and not from a plant, not from a factory. Eat the food that comes from the soil, from the trees, organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Go to Amazon, type in raw nuts. 5 raw Brazil nuts a day, very good for the human body. All the women worried about breast cancer, 5 raw Brazil nuts a day. You're worried about breast cancer, 5 raw Brazil nuts a day. They also have other health benefits good for men and women. 5 raw Brazil nuts a day. Raw almonds, raw walnuts, raw cashews, all good for the human body. Raw sprouted pumpkin seeds, very good for the human body. Raw sprouted pumpkin seeds. You can find all these healthy raw nuts on Amazon. Raw sprouted pumpkin seeds is very good for the heart. Chia seeds and flax seeds and chia seeds, all good for the human body. Put them in your oatmeals, put them in your smoothies. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Anyone want to go swimming in this cold weather? Someone donate to the channel right now, $1 million, so we can go buy some. Sure. Thank you so much. All right, you have a blessed day.
Thank you. You too.
I always take stuff that I don't eat or drink and give it to the homeless out here. I used to turn stuff down like, nope, I don't eat that, I don't drink that. But now I say, hey, I just give it away to the less fortunate out here. Normally it's food that I don't eat, but this is Bud Light. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be giving this away to anyone. Just told you, you need to stay away from stuff like this. Anyway, donate to the channel, everyone. $1 billion right now, and I'll go jump in the freezing cold water. You got 5 minutes to donate. Donate $1 billion and I'll go jump in the freezing water right now. I swim from Ohio over to Kentucky for $1 billion. Take that $1 billion so we can go get some organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs for the homeless and for people out here dealing with chronic illnesses. You got 5 minutes to donate. $1 billion. A lot of children are dealing with chronic illnesses before they reach their teenage years because they be in the house on social media all day. Instead of being outside, getting some fresh air, they be in the house not getting no exercise, in the house with all that Wi-Fi. So before they reach their teenage years, they dealing with obesity, lupus, cancer. So consider donating to the channel so we can help out our children and the homeless out here dealing with chronic illnesses. A lot of children come from homes that's on fixed income. The parents don't know nothing about nutrition. The parents just trying to feed their children for the month. They go to the grocery store, they buy all this nasty, disgusting food. Majority of stuff in the grocery stores is nasty and disgusting, processed, nasty meat. But the parents don't know nothing about nutrition like a lot of people in the world. So they go to the grocery store and they buy all this food because it's cheap, look good, taste good, smell good, not realizing the very food that they buy in their children is making their children sick. So consider donating to the channel so we can get out here and help a lot of people dealing with homelessness and chronic illnesses. All right, everyone. Next holistic health tip. I told you about eating nature's superfoods, organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs, food that come from the ground and from the soil. Stay away from meat, stay away from dairy products. Next holistic health tip. Get yourself a juicer and start juicing organic fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. Make sure all your ingredients are organic. Every time you juice, make sure your juice recipe got more vegetables than fruit. Every time you juice, make sure you make at least 8 ounces every time you juice. I think I already gave that holistic health tip, but juicing is so important you can repeat it twice. Next holistic health tip. Learn about grounding. Grounding is where you find some grass. Good luck with that if you're in Cincinnati or any part of the country that's going through what Cincinnati is going through right now. But if you are blessed to live in a tropical area like the beautiful people of Africa, where they can grow fruits and vegetables, and you're not out here living like cavemen where you can't grow fruits and vegetables, so you got to rely on uncivilized diets like animal meat. If you are blessed to live in an area where you do have grass year-round, take advantage of that. Take your shoes off, walk in the grass, stand in the grass 20 minutes daily. That's called grounding. Look at all that smoke coming from the river. It's so cold. That's called grounding. Taking your shoes off, standing in the grass, walking in the grass 20 minutes daily. All the electrons from the earth is going to shoot up through your body by way of your bare feet. That's good for inflammation. That's good for chronic illnesses. The game about to get started. Cincinnati Bengals versus Baltimore Ravens. They go to fireworks. Back to grounding. Taking your shoes off, standing in the grass, walking in the grass 20 minutes daily. All the electrons from the earth is going to shoot up through your body by way of your bare feet. That's good for inflammation. That's good for chronic illnesses. I know a lot of us been dumbed down and brainwashed and miseducated to the point that we think man is way more powerful than nature. Man is way more powerful than God. We find it hard to believe you can heal yourself simply by reconnecting to Mother Earth. Do your research. Keep an open mind. Try to learn something new every day. Be open to new perspectives. Nature is very healing. Go watch the documentary called Earthing the Movie, free on YouTube. Take advantage of this knowledge. The Bible says, in the last days, knowledge shall be in abundance. We're living in that time right now, thanks to the internet. You don't have to walk around dumber than a box of rocks. All this information out here at the end of your fingertips. All you have to do is take advantage of it. Go check out Earthing the Movie, free on YouTube. EARTHING, Earthing the Movie. These folks that was diagnosed with chronic illnesses, they said no to modern medicine, Western medication, hospital medicine. Instead, they took their shoes off and they went outside, stood in the grass, walked in the grass, 20 minutes daily, not every other day, daily. And it's best to go raw vegan while doing it. That means eat nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. Come back and thank me later. And if it's too cold in your part of the country, like here in Cincinnati with all this snow, you ain't gonna find no grass. Go to Amazon, type in grounding mats. They got grounding socks. They got grounding shoes. Just as good as, well, not just as good. Ain't nothing just as good as being out in nature, but it worked pretty good. Go to Amazon, type in grounding material. They got grounding sheets, grounding pillowcases. Start grounding, everyone. 20 minutes daily. Nature is so powerful. All right, everyone. Those are the holistic health tips. Now, let me give you the name of some holistic doctors. Go check them out. Go check out their YouTube channel. Go check out their websites. These holistic doctors are doing fine. They're doing great economically. They don't need your money. They're giving you all this life-saving information out of the kindness of their hearts. Believe it or not, there's still some good people in the world. Everyone ain't scheming and scamming. Everyone don't do anything for money. Go check out the holistic doctors. Go check out their websites. Go check out their YouTube channel. How many fireworks they gonna let off over there at the game? All right, go check out Dr. Sebi. S-E-B-I, Dr. Sebi. Go check out their YouTube channel. Go check out their websites. Go check out Dr. Bobby Price. I was just watching some of his work on YouTube yesterday. Dr. Bobby Price. Go check out Juice Lady. I told you about the Juice Lady. Check out her videos on YouTube. Go check out her website and her YouTube channel, The Juice Lady. Got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you can think of. Thanks for the hearts. Up next, go check out Fully Raw. Young lady from Hawaii. Fully raw. She don't eat no cooked meat, no cooked food, period. Very healthy young lady from Hawaii. She show you how to make healthy milk, healthy ice cream, healthy cupcakes, healthy brownies. Go check out Fully Raw from Hawaii. Don't eat no cooked food. Very smart and healthy lady. Up next, go check out Dr. Michael Greger. E-R-E-G-E-R, Dr. Michael Greger. Outstanding holistic doctor. These are holistic doctors and nutritionists guaranteed to get your health together, everyone. Keep an open mind. Go check out their work. Up next, go check out Dr. Milton Mills. M-I-L-T-O-N, last name Mills. M-I-L-L-S, Dr. Milton Mills. He tell you why you need to stay away from dairy, ice cream, milk, cheese, eggs, yogurt. They got all them things plant-based form anyway. Plant-based eggs, almond milk, dairy-free yogurt, dairy-free ice cream. Stay away from animal products. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills. Up next. Whoa, so cold and slippery. Hope I don't slip into the Ohio River. Up next, go check out Chef AJ. Go check out Chef AJ. Go check out the websites and the YouTube channels. Guaranteed to get your health together. All right, up next, go check out Chris beat cancer. And that's exactly what Chris did. He beat the deep out of cancer. Naturally, holistically. Chris was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. Like a smart man, Chris said no to the big terrible 3. Chris said no to chemo, smart. Chris said no to radiation, smart. Chris said no to surgery, smart. His doctors told him, you are stupid. Uh-oh, they done sent the armed forces on Mr. Community for telling the truth about holistic health. Anyway, Chris said no to the big terrible 3, chemo, radiation, and surgery. His doctors told him, you are dumb, you're not gonna make it past 6 months. 20 years later, Chris is still here. Cancer-free, 20 years. No surgery, no chemo, no radiation, proving the doctors wrong once again. When it comes to treating people with chronic illnesses, hospitals are the worst. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. How did he beat cancer? By doing what the Bible tells you to do. Revelation 22 verse 2. The leaves are for healing. The herbs are for healing. Not prescription medications with harmful side effects. Not unnecessary surgeries that causes more harm than good. Every time these hospitals get you to take these expensive prescription medications with harmful side effects and do these unnecessary surgeries, they get all kind of kickbacks, making money off of your ignorance and your illness. A bunch of Dr. Kevorkians getting paid to take you out slowly. Educate yourself. Herbalists over hospitals. What you don't know can cost you your life. What you do know can save your life. Educate yourself. Chris he did what the Bible told you to do. He used organic herbs. He went raw vegan. Every day, he ate a giant salad that he called his giant anti-cancer salad with nothing but healthy ingredients, organic mushrooms, organic bell pepper. He give you the recipe to that giant anti-cancer salad on his YouTube channel and on his website. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. Take your health into your own hands. You can be healed holistically, 100%, ain't no doubt about it. Herbalists over hospitals. Keep an open mind, do your research. Up next, and he also drunk so much 100% pure carrot juice that his skin turned orange. You're dealing with cancer, do what Chris Beat Cancer did. He went raw vegan. Every day he ate a giant salad with nothing but healthy ingredients. And he drank of 100% pure carrot juice. It worked for Chris, it could work for you. Listen to the geese testify. The geese are saying, that's right. Mr. Community is telling you the truth. And the geese ain't just testifying to what I'm saying because I don't believe in eating them because I'm a vegan. They know what I'm saying is true. These are spirit guides. Animals know what I'm saying is the truth. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer, everyone. Activate your chakras. Open up your pineal gland. Use your third eye so you can see this world for what it really is. All right, everyone. Up next, go check out The Truth About Cancer. Outstanding website. Operated by a husband and wife team, Ty Bollinger and Charlene Bollinger. TheTruthAboutCancer.com. They used to have a YouTube channel, but the powers that be, the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the 13 satanic bloodline, the hidden hand, the secret government, the satanic Masons, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds. The Bible calls them spiritual wickedness in high places. That's exactly what they are. You may call them politicians. Nope, they are way worse than politicians. These are reptilians amongst us, walking around dressed up like human beings. Do your research. Life is stranger than fiction. To point you in the right direction, go check out davidike.com, ICKE. Also, go watch the movie called They Live, made in the 80s. I'm sure it's free on YouTube. They Live, starring the late wrestler Rowdy Piper. Watch that movie with a third eye. Don't watch it just to be entertained. Watch it to be educated and informed. There should be a documentary, not a movie. Go watch the movie called They Live, and go watch David Icke on YouTube and check out his website to find out what's really going on in this world, why the powers that be are so crazy that they putting poison in the water, in the food, they putting chemtrails in the sky to ruin your mental health and your immune system. And they keeping the truth hidden from you about big pharma, and the damage that it's doing to the human body. A people that cold can't be people. These are demons, everyone, straight from the depths of hell. If you ain't familiar with chemtrails, this is the information age. Just type in chemtrails in your search engine. Go to YouTube, type in Prince, talk about chemtrails, the singer Prince. Type in activist Dick Gregory, talk about chemtrails. Type in Alex Jones, talk about chemtrails. So much information out here. We are blessed to be living in the information age. Take advantage of it. Education over entertainment. Read, study, educate yourself. I was going to go this way, but I'm not going to disturb the geese. They out here eating, and they was here before me. So I'm going to turn around and go the other way and let the geese have their peace as they feast. I don't know what they're eating, but I'm going to leave them alone. Leave the animals alone. This is not food, everyone. Your food shouldn't have feet, eyeballs, heart, or parents. Look at this. These animals want to live just like you want to live. Leave the animals alone. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. You wonder why you got hypertension, high blood pressure, lupus, cancer, diabetes, why you're fat and out of shape. Eating these animals will get revenge on you. You take life from these animals because you can't control your nasty, disgusting appetite for dead animal flesh. And then the animals get revenge on you by giving you hypertension, high blood pressure, cancer, by having you on a bunch of prescription medications with harmful side effects. Animals' revenge. They say, we're going to teach you about eating us. Got you walking around fat and out of shape. Can't walk all day like Mr. Community in the cold because you got a terrible, terrible, disgusting eating habit, eating dead animals, treating your body like a pet cemetery. Nonetheless, if you're a good person, I like you. Even if you eat dead animals and treat your body like a pet cemetery, as long as you got a good heart. All right, everyone, go check out the truth about cancer. The powers that be shut down their YouTube channel because they have millions of subscribers that was taking their advice to deal with their chronic illness instead of going to big pharma, instead of going to the hospital for prescription medications with harmful side effects. They was going to the local health store, to the organic section of the grocery store. And they was getting organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Drinking alkaline water, spring water from mason jars or from a glass. They were juicing organic fruits and vegetables. They was eating raw broccoli, not boiling it, not frying it, not putting it in the microwave, eating it raw. That way you keep all the enzymes in it. They was using organic essential oils like peppermint oil, myrrh oil, frankincense oil. The powers that be wasn't having that, so they shut down their YouTube channel like the reptilians from another dimension that they are. But this is the information age. If you really want the truth, you can find it no matter what. You just got to go seek the truth. Go check out their YouTube channel, The Truth About Cancer, to find out what the powers that be don't want you to know. You can be healed 100% from any chronic illness, no matter what stage you're in. You just got to get started. You can't have no shortcuts, no cheat days. You can't sneak and eat vegan food, vegan snacks, vegetarian food. You got to go 100% raw vegan till you are healed. And once you're healed, you might as well stay raw vegan for life. Raw vegan means eat nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. Fruit got flavonoids, compound that kill cancer cells and build your immune system. Go crazy on organic fruits. Vegetables got chlorophyll that kill cancer cells and build your immune system. Go crazy on organic vegetables. That's the real pharmacy. Organic fruits and vegetables. FARM pharmacy. Let food be thy medicine. That's why once you're diagnosed with a chronic illness, You need to juice as much as you possibly can all day, every day. You need to overload your body on all the compounds and nutrients that you get from organic fruits and vegetables. And you can drink more than you can eat without getting full. That's why you need the juice, juice, juice. You eat a bunch of fruits, you'll mess around and get full before you get all the nutrients in your body that you need to reverse that chronic illness. That's why you need the juice as much as you possibly can. Raw vegan is the way to go to deal with a chronic illness. It normally takes the body 6 to 8 months to heal once you go raw vegan. If you're in real bad shape, you probably went to the hospital and let them pump you up with prescription medications with harmful side effects and do all kind of unnecessary surgeries. If you did that, it's going to take you longer than 6 to 8 months to heal. Trust the process. Stay raw vegan until you are completely healed. Go check out thetruthaboutcancer.com. In your search engine, type in people that heal themselves holistically from chronic illnesses. A whole bunch of examples will pop up. It's a whole bunch of testimonies out there. You got to go seek the truth. All right, up next, go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery. B-A-X-T-E-R. Dr. Baxter Montgomery. Holistic heart expert. His practice is in Houston. Go check out his website. He gives a lot of great information on his website, drbaxtermontgomery.com. Holistic heart expert. A lot of patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery, B-A-X-T-E-R, after the doctor gave up on them. The doctor told him, your heart disease is too far gone. There's nothing we can do but just try to make you comfortable. Have you ever heard a doctor tell that to your loved one? That is bull crap. As long as you got life, you can be healed 100%. When the doctors tell you there's nothing we can do but try to make you comfortable, run for your life. Run to an herbalist, to a holistic doctor. As long as you got life, you can be healed. Don't let anyone tell you different. Doctors, hospitals, pharmacy, friends, family members. As long as you got life, you can be healed 100%, but you don't got time to play around. The worse you are, the harder you need to go. If you're in real bad shape, you don't got time to play games. You need to read, study, get outside in nature, keep your stress level down, educate yourself from a holistic point of view on the chronic illness you've been diagnosed with, and go raw vegan till you are healed. Surround yourself around positive people, people that supports the way that you're healing yourself. You don't need to be around anyone that doubt what you're doing. You don't need no negativity during your healing process. You'll be doing everything right. But if you got a bunch of negative people around you, they can stop your healing process. You can take on that negative energy and prevent yourself from healing. People that doubt you during your healing process, they are idiots. And you need to remove them from your circle. Once you heal yourself, tell them, okay, now you can come back. I told you guys I could heal myself holistically. But get all doubters and people with negative energy out of your circle during your healing process. These patients that came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery, they did everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do, and that's the key to healing. Once you make the wise decision to go holistic, you must do everything the holistic doctors tell you to do. No exception. If they give you a list of 10 things to do, you must do all 10 things. Not most of the things, not the things that you're comfortable with doing. If they give you a list of 10 things to do, you must do all 10 things. That's the proper way to heal. These patients did just that. Dr. Baxter Montgomery put them on a raw vegan diet. And Dr. Baxter Montgomery put him on this. He gave him this smoothie protocol. Very simple to make. A heart smoothie for the heart. Matter of fact, I got to make it today for one of my loved ones that's dealing with some health issues. I'm making that heart smoothie all the time. Real simple to make. Go watch my short videos. At the end of my short videos, I give you the recipe for this smoothie for the heart. And I also give you recipes for just about every other chronic illness you could think of at the end of my short videos. So these patients, everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do. He put them on a raw vegan diet, gave them this smoothie protocol. Many years later, their heart disease reversed, completely gone, after the doctors gave them 6 months to live. Unbelievable. Proving the doctors wrong once again. When it comes to healing the body from chronic illnesses, hospitals are the worst. Herbalists over hospitals. Do your own research. Go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery. Go check out his website, his YouTube channel. Herbalists over hospitals. All right, everyone. I appreciate everyone for supporting positive content, hitting the like button, the subscribe button. Appreciate everyone that donate to the channel. We'll be back out here later on today. I got to go do some running around later on today. I'm going to take you guys with me. And after this, I got to go to the grocery store, right to the organic section, and get some organic fruits and vegetables for my loved ones that's dealing with some health issues. I got to make a heart recipe, the heart recipe I was just talking about. I got to make that recipe for one of my loved ones dealing with some heart issues. So once I shut this down, I'm going to the organic section of the grocery store, get those ingredients, make that smoothie, take a little break, and we'll be going live again later on today. I got to go on an errand. I'm going to bring you guys with me. All right, let's get to the spiritual side of this channel. We living in some spiritually wicked times, everyone. You got to protect yourself. The powers that be that run this world are hardcore Satan worshipers. And they put it in your face every day. They let you know who they are. They just figure you too dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated, too preoccupied with the hardships of life to notice all the subliminal messages, the satanic subliminal messages they putting into your subconscious every day. I'm going to give you some examples real fast before the phone shut down. Unscramble the word Santa to get Satan. Not a coincidence. They both run around dressed in red, not a coincidence. God, spelled backwards, is dog. Because the powers that be got no respect for God. They are hardcore Satan worshipers. They disrespect God every chance they get. And they teaching you to do the same by tricking you, got you participating in their rituals and their satanic holidays without you realizing it. They putting these satanic messages in your subconscious through TV movies and TV shows and commercials. And of course, they paying their entertainers to sell you satanic entertainment, satanic music. Be very mindful of what you read, what you watch on TV. A lot of these entertainers have sold their soul for money and fame. Their job is to distract you and to lead you towards an unrighteous lifestyle. Celebrities are some of the worst people on the planet, right beneath politicians. The only reason they're not worse than the politicians is because the politicians got more power than these entertainers. But these entertainers and politicians are trifling, nasty, and disgusting. Behind closed doors, they do all kind of disgusting satanic rituals. Educate yourself. P. Diddy ain't the only nasty, disgusting entertainer out here. There's a P. Diddy in every form of entertainment. There's a P. Diddy in country music, rock music, jazz music, gospel music, and of course, heavy metal music. Stay away from these celebrities. You see them on TV all day, and they being paid millions and millions of dollars. More money they can spend in one lifetime, they done sold their souls. Remember, star spelled backwards is rats. And that's exactly what the entertainers are, a bunch of rats that do anything for cheese, aka anything for money. Anyway, read, study, protect yourself, everyone. They putting all kind of satanic messages into your subconscious, trying to lead you away from God. Who they are is in their language. For example, the word holy. Take the first two letters of the word holy, H-O. That leaves you with L-Y, whole lie. Trying to convince you that the Bible is a whole lie. You see how they do? Very slick, very diabolical. They trying to turn you against God, trying to convince you that the Bible is a whole lie. Because the powers that be worship Satan, and they know this is spiritual warfare. They know God is way more powerful than Satan. So they know if you turn to God, then this spiritual warfare that they got us participating in is over. God versus Satan, not even a close match. God is way more powerful than Satan. The powers that be worship Satan. So they're trying to turn you into an atheist by trying to convince you that the Bible is a whole lie. Meanwhile, while they trying to turn you against your God, they promoting their God all the time. In the TVs, commercials, movies, in their language, their holidays. I told you, you unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. So they trying to turn you against your God while they promoting their God all the time. Don't let them strip you of your spirituality. That's the only real superpower that you have over these people. The powers that be. We can't compete with them when it comes to weapons. The powers that be got all kind of advanced weapons. They could point a weapon at you and make you have a stroke or a heart attack. They got the dumbed down military that'll do anything the government tell them to do. They got the dumbed down police department that'll do everything the government tell them to do, thinking they being patriotic. We call ourselves rising up against this satanic empire. They send in the National Guard. Here they come. The National Guard and the police. Thinking they being patriotic, doing their patriotic duty. Going up against the people, God's children. Only way we can defeat these people is by tapping into our spirituality, turning to God. Re-educate yourself. This is spiritual warfare. Don't let them trick you into turning your back on God. God is very real. Powers that be trying to convince you that this world is the real world and the spiritual realm is fake. This world is fake. The spiritual world is very real. The politicians are fake. The entertainers are fake. The news is fake. Politicians, the medicine they give you in the hospital is fake. The entertainers are fake. The news is fake. They don't tell you the truth about what's going on in the world. They don't tell you who the real criminals are. Narcotics are destroying the country. Narcotics come from foreign countries. In order to get the narcotics into this country, you got to control the airspace and the sea space. You got to have boats and planes. The poor drug dealers that they show you on the news being arrested, terrorizing the country and destroying the inner cities, they don't control the airspace, they don't control the sea space, they don't control the boats and planes that it takes to go get the narcotics and bring it into the country. But the news don't tell you that. The news is fake. NEWS, North, East, West, South. They dumbing down the entire world. They programming the entire world, just like the Bible said. The Bible says they shall deceive the four corners of the world. North, East, West, South. News. They doing that through the news, through the idiot box called television, telling lies to your vision. The shows are called programs because you're being programmed. Don't even realize it, think you're being entertained, you're being dumbed down and programmed. The news is propaganda. NEWS, North, East, West, South. They programming the entire world through the idiot box, through the TV. The powers that be do this by conjuring up spirits, by channeling spirits. That's why when you go from one show to another show, you call it channel. Turn the channel, as in channeling spirits. They trick you into participating in their satanic rituals all the time without you realizing it. Very diabolical stuff. And they put these satanic messages into your subconscious all the time. Go to YouTube and type in "a very satanic Merry Christmas" from MTV and see what pop up. Go watch that commercial. Watch that commercial with your third eye. Go to YouTube and type in "a very satanic Merry Christmas" from MTV. Also, go to YouTube and type in 666 hidden in a Taco Bell logo. Go to YouTube and type in 666 hidden in a Taco Bell logo. So you're about to get the truth now. I'm going to show you all the ways they put these satanic messages into your subconscious. It's in their language. But first, also, go to YouTube and type in satanic symbols on the American dollar bill. Go type in satanic owl hidden in the corner of the American dollar bill. Put this in your YouTube search engine. Yes, there is a satanic owl hidden in the corner of your American $1 bill. The Bohemian Grove. That owl represents Satan. Go do your research. Also, since we're just telling all the government secrets, go to YouTube and type in 9/11 hidden on the American $20 bill. I hope you realize that 9/11 did not happen the way that they've been telling you all these years. Some foreigners did not take over the American airspace. The government would not allow that. Foreigners did not take over no American planes. But I tell you who did: secret societies. They don't just run America, but the world. All these world leaders, bunch of satanic secret society members. On your YouTube search engine, type in 9/11 hidden on the American $20 bill. How you gonna justify that? The whole story of 9/11 is on the American $20 bill. So what do you think? These foreigners also took over the American currency? The government put it right in your face. And they used the $20 bill because 9 plus 11 equals 20. All right, everyone. Who they are is written in their language. Let me hurry up before the phone shut down. Unscramble the word Satan, you get Santa. They tricking you and your children into worshiping their God and don't even realize it. They both run around dressed in red. God spelled backwards is dog. They disrespecting God because they worship Satan. Holy, H-O-L-Y, whole lie, trying to convince you that the Bible is a whole lie. Trying to get you to be an atheist. Convincing you that you can't believe the Bible. If there's some lies in the Bible, yes, they put lies in everything that they touch. There's some lies in history books. You still send your children to school. There's some lies on the news, but you still watch the news. Also, type in problem, reaction, solution to understand this right here. Let me tell you about the lies. A person can start a conversation giving you the truth, and then in the middle of that conversation, they can start lying to you. That don't mean you throw away the entire conversation because they started lying to you. You keep the truth and you throw away the lies. The same thing with the Bible. When you come across lies in the Bible, you keep the truth and throw away the lies. Plain and simple. It's up to you to recognize the lies from the truth. The Bible is a book of prophecies, historical facts, and parables. There's a lot of truth in the Bible, and yes, there's a lot of lies in the Bible. It's up to you to recognize the lies from the truth. But don't dare throw away the entire Bible. Don't you dare let them trick you into becoming an atheist. You cannot defeat the powers that be without the power of God. This is spiritual warfare. The Bible told you. You're dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places, not flesh and bone. Who they are is in their language. Lil spelled backwards is evil, not a coincidence. Lived, spelled backwards, is devil. Not a coincidence. Recreation. What do you do for recreation? Recreation, to destroy creation, to wreck creation. They putting all these evil satanic messages into your subconscious all the time. And let's talk about the word the therapist, because a lot of y'all probably think Mr. Community need to go see a therapist. The way he talking, he ain't talking like someone that's caught up in groupthink. He doing critical thinking, he reading, he studying, he doing research. To a lot of people, that's crazy. Because a lot of us just want to go along in order to get along. We don't want to do no reading and studying and research. A lot of us ain't trying to get out of hell. A lot of us trying to find a comfortable spot in hell. A lot of us don't want to face the truth, because the truth will force a lot of people to come face to face with their demons. The truth will force a lot of people to make some lifestyle changes that they're not ready to make. The truth will force a lot of people to change the way they eat. They realize they've been eating poison all this time. The truth would force a lot of people to turn their backs on their celebrities, their favorite celebrities and politicians. They're going to realize they're a bunch of devil worshipers that don't care about them. The truth may force you to be lonely. Once you start talking the truth and you start talking about critical issues that affect everyday life instead of mindless entertainment, you're going to find out a lot of friends and family members don't want to be around you. You want to talk about things that really matter, and they just want to do celebrity worship. They want to talk mindless entertainment. So then you're going to find out you can't be around a lot of your so-called friends and family members. You're going to find out a lot of things that your parents, your grandparents taught you is a bunch of lies. So now that's going to turn you against them. When you get on the road to truth, that can be a very lonely road. You got to be strong. You can't crack under pressure. I'd rather be by myself, embracing the truth, as opposed to being surrounded by a bunch of people that don't like the truth. You came in the world by yourself, most likely you're going to leave by yourself. Don't compromise who you are because you want to fit in with a bunch of people that don't like the truth. If the truth hurt, then you be in pain. If the truth drives you crazy, then you be insane. But to reject the truth in order to fit in with a bunch of idiots is just lame. Anyway, the word therapist. How do you spell therapist? T-H-E, the, and then what's left? I'll tell you what's left. A person that forced themselves onto another person sexually. Therapist. See how they put these negative messages into your subconscious? Go write down the word therapist and take the first 3 letters, T-H-E, what do that leave you with? They put all these negative messages to your subconscious, everyone. To learn this kind of truth, you ain't gonna get it from the idiot box to tell live vision, telling lies to your vision. This kind of truth, you ain't gonna get it from the educational system. I don't care if you go to private school or college, they're not gonna teach you this kind of truth. You're gonna have to go to independent news sources that's not afraid to tell the truth. You got to go to independent news sources like Illuminati News, Welcome Page. You got to go to independent sources like DavidIcke.com, I-C-K-E, DavidIcke.com. You got to go to independent sources like JeffRense.com, R-E-N-S-E, JeffRense.com. In your search engine, you got to type in names like Jordan Maxwell. Check out all his work on YouTube and Amazon. In your search engine, type in names like William Cooper. Check out all his work on Amazon, on YouTube. Go to YouTube and type in "Behold a Pale Horse" if you're not afraid of the truth. Behold a pale horse. It's a cold world that we're living in. And I don't mean it's cold just because of all the snow. We living under some demons. Satanic secret societies, everyone. They don't care how rich you are. They don't care about your race, your religion. These satanic secret societies don't care about me. They don't care about you. In your search engine, type in George Carlin. He tell you about the politicians and who they really are. The late comedian George Carlin. Next to his name, type in politics. There's also an outstanding rapper. Go check him out on YouTube. His name is Tom McDonald. Next to his name, type in cloned rappers. I'm trying to jam in all this knowledge. Education over entertainment. The truth shall set you free. And like I said about the powers that be, they're all about bloodline. They don't care about your race. They don't care about your religion. Just because you look like them don't mean nothing to them. They don't care about your race or your religion. That's why they let Obama become president. They let Obama become president, and Obama don't look nothing like the previous presidents, but Obama is related to Dick Cheney and George Bush. Go do your research. Dick Cheney, George Bush, Obama are cousins. In order to be part of their satanic secret society, you must be related by blood. Life is stranger than fiction, I know. Obama acknowledged this when he was the president. Go check it out on YouTube. Type in Tevin Smiley interviews Obama. Obama acknowledged that he's cousins with Dick Cheney and George Bush. I think the only president that's not related to any of the presidents is Donald Trump. However, Donald Trump made it all the way to the president's seat, which is a satanic seat. So that means he's been compromised one way or another. I don't trust no politicians. Republicans, Democrats, wings are the same bird. Real change is going to come from everyday people coming together, becoming spiritual, finding our spiritual reason for living, and uplifting each other. Not being victims of divide and conquer, not arguing over race, religion, politics, but instead concentrating on what we have in common, finding our spiritual reason for living, and concentrating right there and uplifting each other. That's real change. It's going to come from everyday people. Friends and family members that you have access to every day. People that you can walk up to and touch and talk. People that can relate to what you're going through because they're going through similar things themselves. That's where real change is going to come from. Stop arguing with friends and family members that you knew all your life over politicians and entertainers that you never met in your life. That's just ignorant and childish. Real change is coming from everyday people coming together, uplifting each other, finding our spiritual reason for living. You wasn't born to chase money and material things. Get out of the matrix, get out of the rat race. You're larger than a corporation. You're larger than a job. You should not be spending more time at your job than you do at home. You should not be spending more time with co-workers than you do with your family. God and family is everything. The corporations, money, material things don't mean nothing. It's temporarily. Your soul is forever. Don't give up something that's forever. Your soul for something that's temporarily. Money and material things. Get your priorities together. Find your spiritual reason for living. We all are spiritual beings having a human experience. Don't give up something that's temporarily. Don't give up something that's forever, your soul, for something that's temporarily, money and material things. Find your spiritual reason for living. We got to get outside in nature, create beautiful moments with your loved ones, get outside in nature, help out your fellow human being that's on hard times. And most importantly, put a spotlight on the satanic empire. That's the reason you was born. You was taken from the spiritual realm and put into the physical realm as a test to see if I put you in this earthly realm where you are controlled and ruled over by satanic people. Will you conform to the ways of this world, or will you stay faithful to me no matter what? I ain't gonna lie to you and tell you once you embrace the truth, your life gonna change and everything gonna be beautiful. Once you become godly in this world, most likely things gonna get rougher for you, tougher for you. We living in some satanic times, controlled by satanic people. The more godly you become, the more harder your life may become. But it's gonna be worth it once you leave this physical realm. That's where your real world reward gonna come from. Your job is to stay true, fight the power no matter what, satanic power no matter what, and never give up, no matter how much suffering you have to go through. See all the suffering Jesus went through for telling the truth? That's a parable. Jesus is us. J-E-S, us. Jesus is us. E-S mean is in Spanish. That's Jesus' name right there. Jesus is us. Poor carpenter that was murdered for telling the truth, for being spiritual. Jesus is us. A lot of us are poor, being oppressed because we don't do the things that this world tell us to do. We won't get chipped up and accept the ways of this crazy world. So they punish us economically. Oh well. Jesus is us. We poor and spiritual and being punished because of that. But don't change your ways. Don't sell out. Don't sell your soul. All right, everyone, the phone is about to shut down. Appreciate everyone for supporting positive content. Power to the people. We are one. We'll be back live again later on today. I'm about to go to the organic section of the grocery store, get some organic fruits and vegetables. I got to make some juice recipes for my loved ones that's dealing with some health issues. Then I got to make a run later on today, and I'm going to take you guys with me. So I will be going live again later on today. All the positive people out there, God bless you. I pray for all the good people in the world. Want nothing but the best for all the positive people in the world. I do not pray for my enemies. I don't got no love for demons, people with negative attitudes, Satan's children. I don't got no love for you negative people. Please stay away from this channel. We don't want your energy over here on this channel. I'm a positive person, so I'll only go towards positive energy. You should do the same. If you're negative, don't come to a positive channel. All right, everyone. We shall return. Power to the people. Until later on today, God bless all the positive people. Keep your head up. We are one. Herbalists over hospitals, education over entertainment, God over Satan, entrepreneurs that believe in giving back to the community over corporate America that's just all about making money. Find your spiritual reason for living people. We are one. Power to the people.